Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a new semiconductor here. I was looking at Intel earlier and came across this one. It's got some really interesting things about it. The price is low, the dividend's high, but it does have an ADR, so just wanted to throw this one out there and see who has it and just kind of go from there. But like I said, I found this one on accident. It's called HIMX, ticker HIMX. Here you can kind of see what they've done over the last year. Not a real expensive stock in regards to the price. I mean, it might be in regards to a technical analysis, but I'm just looking at it. It doesn't cost you much. It did have a nice run up here in December 31st. That's kind of interesting, and then just kind of fell off since then, but it's down over 58% in the last year, down over 32% in the last 3 months, and last month down over 31%, here in the last week down over 10%. And here's a look at today. So kind of some interesting sideways action, and then just kind of dropped off. But like I said, this one's a semiconductor, and there you can see the ADR. I mean, the price, I might buy some in the dividend, but the ADR is kind of a turn-off. But anyway, if I buy some, I'll make another video. But this one's founded in 2001. A $1.1 billion market cap, high today of $6.60, low of $6.30, 52-week high of $16.50, and a low of $6.30. This is what's crazy to me, the dividend yield of $18.67. I looked it up on TD Ameritrade, and I believe that's $1.25 per year. So yeah, I just double checked it, and the dividend per share on this one is $1.25 per year. So you wouldn't have to have too many shares for it to buy you a new one. So kind of interesting. But then again, it does have the ADR. So the average volume is 3.3. Volume today is 1.48. So not a whole lot of volume on this one. Here's their next expected earnings on August 11th in the pre-market. And so, like I said, don't have any of this one currently, found it by accident, but this is showing not too bad of ratings on it, buy, and a 1-year price target of $11.50. But again, they're a leading supplier, fabless semiconductor manufacturer headquartered in Taiwan, or Tainan City, Taiwan, founded on June 12th, 2001. So you'll just have to decide if you want to deal with the ADR on it or not. If you don't know what that is, I had a right here, what are ADRs? American Depository Receipts. ADRs represent shares of non-U.S. based companies. Banks issue ADRs to facilitate trading on United States exchanges. Some banks require investors to pay periodic service fees, typically 1 cent to 3 cents per share. And so, I mean, I had the first time I ever found out about an ADR, I had Alibaba, a couple shares of it, in TD Ameritrade. I had a little bit of cash in there, and I go to buy something, don't have any cash, and they charged me like $38 on an ADR. So I was kind of ticked off, and it's like, screw it, and just sold the Alibaba. So that's what an ADR is. But take a look at HIMX Technologies, HIMX, analysis before investing. And that's what you should do on any stock. But the price is hovering higher on Tuesday, July 5th, jumping 1.90 above the previous close. Look at today's price movement, shows a recent level, reads $6.59. Not going to go into everything on the article since it's about a week old, but the market valuation of $1.19 billion is expected to release its earnings on August 3rd. The company stock has a forward dividend ratio of 1.25, while the dividend yield is 18.9%. 0.97%. Understandable that investor optimism is growing ahead of the company's current quarter results. So just found this one kind of interesting. Here it's showing a sell on average. And we'll go over more ratings here at the end of the video. And there's some analyst ratings on it as well. Why is HIMX Technologies down 55.29% from day one this year? And this is also on July 6th. So when the transactions were called off on the previous session, stock hit the highs of $7.12 after setting off with a price of $7.07. Company stock value dipped to $6.55 during the trading on the day. When the trading was stopped, its value was $7.23. Recently, in news on June 20th of 2022, they announced the update second quarter 2022. So again, they're a leading supplier of fabless manufacturer of display drivers and other semiconductor products. Today announced updates on the second quarter 2022 financial guidance for the 3 months ending June 30th of 2022. The revised second quarter revenues and EPS are lower than the forward-looking guidance provided on May 12th, 2022. Gross margin guidance remains unchanged. So full year performance down over half. So basically, if you had $100 invested, it'd be worth $45 now. But so it's kind of been chopped in half. I did a video about Intel earlier. It's down quite a bit as well. Was at 58. I think it's at 37 or 33 right now. I'll link that in the description as well. But August 26th, options begin trading, and this is dated here on the 7th. Saw new options begin trading today for August 26th. Expiration, our yield boost formula has looked up and down the HIMX options chain for the new August 26 contracts and identified one put and one call contract of particular interest. The put contract, $6.50 strike, and currently we're at $6.35. Has a current bid of 40 cents. So if an investor was to sell to open that put contract, they are committing to purchase the stock at $6.50, but will also collect the premium, putting the cost basis of the shares at $6.10. So this would be a good cheap one. Not that I give tax, legal, or trading advice, just state my opinion. Since you need 100 shares of a stock to do options and to sell options of this particular sort, sometimes depending on the option that you're doing, you would need 100 shares. So what I'm saying is this would be a good cheap one. Plus you get the dividend, and then you could make that extra premium. But I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, so just state my opinion. But to an investor already interested in purchasing shares of HIMX, that could represent an attractive alternative payout of $6.68 per share today. So because the $6.50 strike represents an approximate 3% discount to the current trading price, the stock, in other words, is out of the money. So and this is probably all changed since it's actually, like I said, $6.35 right now. So don't know what the price was on the 7th. We could take a look right quick. The price was $6.67, so it's, yeah, it was a little bit higher back then. So over here on Reddit, play with a fat dividend. That is right, a fat dividend indeed. I'm tempted to buy some shares just because of that dividend and because it's down, so I'm definitely putting this one on my watch list. Dividend yield is 13.5. Some would say it's a trap, just like ORC that I've covered numerous times. TSM beats earnings. HIMX is next. Expected to pay dividends on July 12th. So probably already missed time to get it in on that one. Over here on StockTwits, currently at $6.36, low of $6.39, high of $16.50. Asking shareholder support, do not resonate with this company. Voted number 1, yes, number 2, and number 3. Can't believe how low this crap is. Dividend reinvest this week. Bounce from here. So glad I found this one. I'm definitely going to put this one on my radar now. I'm currently at 635, showing a buy rating with an upside to 1143. So I mean, not too bad of ratings on it. It's cheap, it's got a good dividend, and then if you wanted to do some options on it, that might not be a bad deal as well. But you can see the rundown that it's had here over the year, and low today of 630, and it did hit the low today. That's what I was looking for, so $6.30. So yeah, might put in a buy order just to buy some at $6.30 and see what happens. So, but if you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you'd like to share on this one. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.